Hey YouTube, this is Urban Acolyte TV and my name is Prince. In this video, I'm going to give my full review of the Star Wars Rogue One teaser trailer. So let's jump into it. The first few shots we see are Felicity Jones' character being escorted into the Rebel base, and we hear her introduced as Jyn Erso. From the looks of the surroundings, this appears to be the base on Yavin 4 that we see in Episode 4. So it looks like the Rebel Alliance is pretty well established and not still forming like on Star Wars Rebels. So we're getting more shots of the interior of the Rebels base while the voiceover goes over crimes committed by Jyn. And those are forgery of Imperial documents, possession of stolen property, aggravated assault, and resisting arrest. Here we get introduced to Mon Mothma. And here's something really cool. The actress playing Mon Mothma is the same actress who played her in Revenge of the Sith. So that was what, like 10 years ago? Anyway, Mon Mothma is giving us more details about Jyn. She says that she's been on her own since she was 15 years old, and she's reckless, aggressive, and undisciplined. To me, this sounds like Jyn has been causing mischief all on her own. Anyway, we get a shot of Diego Luna's character. There have been rumors that he could be playing Luke Skywalker's friend, Biggs Darklighter, or even Poe Dameron's father, Kes Dameron. But according to the panel on the Collider Jedi Council, his character's name is going to be Cassian Willix. So here we get action shots of Jyn taking out stormtroopers, and then we hear Jyn saying, "This is a rebellion, isn't it? I rebel." So here we get a shot of a Star Destroyer, and we get an idea of the size of the Death Star. A major weapons test is imminent and we need to know how to destroy it. So this is the hero's call to action. And it's going to be the whole point of the movie. What is the Empire doing and how do we stop them? Is that clear? I actually have no idea who that guy is. So here's a nice shot of the Rebel Alliance forces. This reminds me of being on my aircraft carrier out to sea when they would call GQ, and that means General Quarters. It would be like telling everyone to muster up and get to their battle stations. We get a shot of this Admiral in white being played by Ben Mendelsohn. I think I asked if he could be Grand Admiral Thrawn, and he's obviously not a Chiss, but I don't think the Chiss race is canon. I'm more interested in seeing what happens to Ben Mendelsohn's character. Since we obviously don't see him in the original trilogy, wouldn't it be cool if he ends up being the mysterious Admiral at the end of Aftermath with Admiral Ray Sloan? It would be an awesome way to tie Rogue One to Aftermath, and possibly even the First Order. Now in my reaction video, I was asking who this cloaked person is. Maybe we were supposed to just be getting a shot of the different kinds of stormtroopers. And while I'm at it, check out that guy on the tank. He looks pretty cool. Here we get our first shot of Forrest Whitaker's character. He's supposed to be a pirate, and I heard that he has a prosthetic leg. I'll be interested to see what kind of role he plays on their adventure. Here we get a shot of the Black Stormtroopers. From what I picked up, these guys are supposed to be the elite. Think of them as like the Special Forces branch of Stormtroopers. What will you do when they catch you? This shot looks like Jyn, Cassian, and their droid running through an Imperial installation. And I don't know if that's a base or a ship. What will you do if they break you? Here we get a shot of Donnie Yen literally breaking a stormtrooper. And I know that I asked in a video what people would think if Donnie Yen's character was Kanan, but I didn't think he actually would be Kanan. Anyway, moving on to more black stormtroopers. I'll admit that these guys look really cool, and I wonder if they were all assigned to the Death Star to account for why we don't see black stormtroopers in episodes 4 through 6. Something else to think about. What if the First Order has their own black stormtroopers in episodes 8 and 9? So we see the Mystery Admiral again. Check out his cape. If you wear a cape on Star Wars, you gotta be shit hot. Well, unless your name is Captain Phasma. Okay, this shot here, this cloaked person, some people think that's Vader in a hood. Some people think it's the Emperor. The Emperor's usually bent over and feeble looking except when he's in private, and that's all to conceal the fact that he's really a Sith Lord. Just from this person's build, they look too big to be Palpatine. I think it would be cool to have Vader wearing a hooded robe, but I'm not sure if it's Vader either. And I don't think it's Snoke, so we can squash that one right now. We'll just have to wait and see who this person is. And I'm not making any speculations right now. Here we have a shot of Nguyen, and he's playing a bounty hunter. I've seen a few of his Hong Kong movies, and I really love his character in those movies. He likes to play a lot of gunslingers. This is a cool shot of the AT-AT walkers. Look at how small the people are compared to those things. Now just imagine that Vader took out a walker with just his lightsaber and the Force. And that's the Vader that we're going to see in this movie, even though we don't see him in the teaser. What will you become? So the teaser ends with a shot of Jyn. Now I'm not sure if she's wearing a TIE fighter pilot uniform or if she's dressed as an ISB agent. Now this is kind of spoilery, but I read something back in the winter about stolen Imperial uniforms. Might these be the uniforms that Jyn and possibly Cassian steal to get the plans to the Death Star? Also, consider that this could be a total misdirect. I still think that Jyn defects from the Empire. There's a chance she could be a double agent, which would add a really interesting twist. I don't know about the whole double agent thing, but I am open to the possibility that this shot is her before she actually defects and joins the Rebel Alliance. Either way, this is a teaser trailer, so we'll have to wait and see what other pieces to the puzzle we get when the full trailer comes out. I'm hoping that happens in a few weeks in May, but we'll see. With all of the events coming up, Lucasfilm could wait until Star Wars Celebration to really roll out the Rogue One marketing machine. For now, we'll just have to wait and see. So hey guys, if this is your first time seeing Urban Acolyte TV, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. I try to cover the latest fan speculations, Star Wars news, and all things related to the Force. If you haven't seen them already, go ahead and check out my last video on Kylo Ren being jealous of Rey, and you should also check out this other video, the 10 reasons that Rey is not a Skywalker. These are going to set up my next video that I'm planning to do about Rey and how she ends up on Jakku. Well, that's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the Force be with you. Bye.